windy, feeling of rain lashing onto you. Not here at the moment. So there's the Dunbeholden starting roster, pretty different from the one that lost to Harbourview last week. Only Dyer, Dice, McPherson, James, Bailey and Bygrave retaining their spots in this Dunbeholden roster.
Yes, so a lot of changes from Coach Harold Thomas.
Here are those highlights. A rainy afternoon. Good work early from Dunbeholden. And goalkeeper Leon Taylor from Molynes had a lot of work to do early in the piece. Molynes on the rebound here in the rain. Benjamin Williams in goal for the first time this season. Does really well on that play. Does well here as well. Here's where goalkeeper Benjamin Williams got hurt because he went to block the effort from Nicholas Nelson. The transition play here is where the problems would have started for Molynes. Sweet pass forward there to Bygrave, who outmuscles Damian Thomas on the right. Slides the ball across, and here comes Rodave Murray on the far post. Finishing left-footed, firm and hard. Taylor has no chance in goal for Molynes, and that was the opening goal of the match. Rodave Murray scores his first goal of the season. Here's the other strike. Murray with a powerful left-footed shot on goal, blocked initially, and Murray retrieves the ball, slides the ball right across to the far post, and here comes Kimon Bailey sliding in with his left-footed effort. And the goalkeeper Taylor beaten again for the second time in 4 minutes. These goals were just 4 minutes apart, 21st and 25th. And the Ras gets his first goal of the season. More problems here for Molynes as they continue to be peppered here by Dunbeholden team that started this game with a lot of intent. Sweet pass forward there by Kimon Bailey towards Weatherly, whose right-footed shot just dragged a little bit wide. Martin Miller with a shot from distance, causing some attention there. There's the build-up. Christian taking the return, or Weatherly taking the return pass from Christian. Weatherly across. Christian Bailey. What a finish. The build-up sweet and precise. Good work here from Weatherly. Small man, only 5 feet 5 inches tall, but worked really hard there, getting himself out of a cluster from the challenges from the Molynes defenders. And his pass across to Christian, then Bailey on the end of it. And that was a 3-0 scoreline there. Nicholas Nelson would pull one back here for the Molynes team, but by then it was too much, too little, too late. And Molynes had a lot more work to do if they were to get on terms. McKennis, the substitute, came on and had this rifling right-footed effort on goal that Damien had to tip over. Ferguson crosses here, and Nelson unable to keep control of the ball. So an improved performance by Molynes in the second half, but not good enough because Dunbeholden were so strong in the first half that they pretty much took control of the game. Dunbeholden by 3 goals to 1. Outshot Molynes 11-10. Molynes had more shots on target, in fact, with 6, Dunbeholden with 5. 20 fouls in the match, 13 of them to Dunbeholden players, who got 3 yellow cards. 1 yellow card to the Molynes team. 6 corners forced by Molynes, 4 corners by Dunbeholden. 6 saves brought up by the Dunbeholden goalkeeper, and only 2 for the Molynes team. And the possession game pretty competitive. Molynes just slightly ahead at 51%. But Dunbeholden getting their second win of the season and 3rd consecutive win over Molynes in Premier League football. And the man of the match is with Andrew Peart.
Kimon Bailey, star player of the game. How relieved are you to score your first 2 goals in the National Premier League and also for the victory for your team?
Well, it's a very great feeling because during the week after the loss against Harbourview, I've been putting in the work. The coach has been talking to me, telling me that I need to kick more and get the goal in the back of the net. So today is the result, and come out and finish, and it was a great feeling today.
You came off with what we assume to be an ankle injury. Is the ankle fine now?
No, well, it's not fine. It's still feeling some pain right now, so just have to go by the nurse and get it.
All right, 2 goals, Kimoni. What are your objectives personally for the remaining games in the season?
Well, just to keep like that confident and come out and keep scoring, getting more goals in the back of the net and pushing my team straight to the top.
Good luck and all the
Alright,
best with those
thanks.
endeavours. So Kimoni Bailey, star player of the game with 2 goals for Dunbeholden in this evening's 3-1 win over Molynes United. Now, Andre Daly, assistant coach of Molynes United. Coach, where do you think it went wrong for your team today?
We didn't get a good start in the game today. We come out and we were on the back foot, so they wanted the victory more than us.
What do you attribute to the poor start for your team?
Well, both of us play in the rain, and we're not used to the surface as yet. I mean, so it's going to take time for us to get used to the surface, because majority of the team, well, the league is playing on the surface, and most players is not used to the surface as yet.
A much improved second half, saw you getting a goal, a consolation. Is that something to build on for your next games?
Definitely. We come out and we come up with our plan, which we try to execute, but we didn't do it 100%. So moving forward in our next game, definitely we'll try to be successful.
All right, Coach. Tough luck today, but all the best in the other
Yeah,
games.
man, thanks
Come.
much.
All right, so Andre Daly there on the losing end this afternoon. And I welcome the victorious coach from Dunbeholden, assistant coach Ricardo Smith. Coach, you mentioned at the start of the game that this is a game that's a must-win for you and you will be aggressive. We saw that intention in the first 25 minutes where it was high pressure from Dunbeholden, aggressive. And you got 2 goals. Are you pleased with the performance and the result?
Yeah, got to be pleased. That was the intention, to come out and press them and try to get the goals. And we did exactly what the coach asked us to do. So that was the result.
A couple of players came off injured. Benjamin Williams, goalkeeper, we saw receiving oxygen on the sideline. Dave Murray, who scored and assisted, came off injured as well. Tell me, what's the status on those players at the moment?
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. 3 players had to come off with injuries. Not too bad. Kimoni Bailey, I think he's the worst of all, an ankle injury. Benjamin, he was a little bit winded, but he's okay now. And the other, Burton, he's fine.
Dave Murray as well, is he okay?
He's okay, but yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Okay, so we can expect those players for the upcoming games then?
Let us see.
All right, so this win puts you in 5th position. Halfway through the season, 5 games to go. What's the plan for Dunbeholden now?
It can only be up for us, 5th with just 6 points. That's not bad, but we started off poorly. The first 4 games we only got 1 win. We only got 1 goal, and the 5th game now, 1 game, we got 3 goals. So trust me, we can only look up with that performance.
All right, we look forward to those improved performances in the games to come. Thank you,
Right.
Coach.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so Ricardo Smith, the assistant coach for Dunbeholden, very, very happy with a big 3-1 victory here, which closes off the first doubleheader of the Matchday 5. Earlier on, Vere United 3-2 over Harbourview. So we have had a 9-goal afternoon here with these 4 teams giving us many, many goals to talk about. Dunbeholden getting only their 2nd win of the season so far and vaulting them into 5th place in the table at the moment on 6 points. You see them there. They're just 5 points off the new leaders, Vere United. Portmore in 2nd on 9, then Harbourview 8, Cavalier 7. Dunbeholden and Waterhouse are the next teams there. So Dunbeholden starting off the day in 9th position, moving up into a playoff spot with their 3-1 victory this afternoon. More Jamaica Premier League football coming up over the weekend, live on Sunday at 12:45, 1:45 Eastern Caribbean time. Portmore United, the defending champions and leaders before Matchday 5 started, they're up against Dunbeholden. And that's the 12:45 fixture. In the 2nd game of the afternoon, 3:30, 4:30 Eastern Caribbean time, Mount Pleasant will be trying to get their first win on the new coach, Wally Downs. They were 2-2 with Molynes last week. They have former champions Arnett Gardens to contend with on Sunday afternoon, which is expected to be a very, very entertaining game. And the Monday game this week will bring together 2 former champions, Waterhouse against Tivoli. a matchup that is always mouth-watering in Jamaican Premier League football. That's a 3:15 start, 4:15 Eastern Caribbean time. Waterhouse against Tivoli Gardens. Yes, as we said, 9 goals on the afternoon here with Dunbeholden 3-1 over Molynes, following the 3-2 win that we saw Veer put over Harbourview in the opening game of the fixture. The results of those 2 games vaulting Veer to the top of the table, and Dunbeholden from number 9 to 5th in the table. Jamaica Premier League football, powered by Digicel.